morning, everyone. Welcome back. A lot of people talking about, IG. I bring you a moment. This is, I like to joke. I like to have a lot of fun. But this is the kind of joke that will just like slay on FinTwit, financial Twitter. The combination of easily the dumbest people on the planet. Here you go. You ready for this? All eyes on IG this morning. Ooh, you'll see that on FinTwit like 75 times today. LOLs, OMG, LMFAO. Oh man, morons. Anyway, I don't know. I don't really like it. It's a piece of crap biotech. It just popped and faded. Tried to pop this morning. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of you are going to ask about it. This might be my least favorite low floater today. Do it, as always, do what you want. Yuck. Gotta be something better than this. So somebody, it's on you. You gotta give me something better than IG, okay? Brian asked about BTBT red to green. Man, going back to yesterday, now BTBT was probably the best stock yesterday. I mean, look at that. I mean, let me go to the 2-day. From a chart, number one, full disclosure. Hey, it's all recorded. You can go back and watch it yesterday. I said I don't like these day one moves on the crypto stocks. So I bashed BTBT, I bashed Mara, I bashed Riot. I was all excited about TYME. TYME was a failed dip and rip, terrible high float stock. Evidently, I've had several brain or head injuries, concussions in my life. Evidently, I sustained one yesterday morning because why was I focused on a 100 million float piece of crap biotech like TYME? Meanwhile, I proceeded to bash BTBT. But again, I know I'm kind of on a tangent today. Unlike all of the geniuses on Twitter, I have no problem admitting I was wrong. Okay? I think that is one of the biggest impediments to your trading success is the ego. All right? That desire to have to be right, that desire, to never admit fault. Listen, I screwed up. TYME, blah. I don't even know. Again. Anyway, BTBT, morning spike, consolidates around VWAP, breaks in the afternoon. Probably the best stock of the day yesterday. Now, this whole Amazon payments rumor, I don't know. Evidently, I'm seeing, conflicting stories on this thing. So, Amazon denied it. So I don't know. Is this a red to green as long as Bitcoin is moving? Okay. So understand these, whether it be BTBT, Riot, or Mara, they move with Bitcoin. Okay. So the answer, Brian, yes, BTBT is a red to green if Bitcoin's, moving to the upside. If Bitcoin's sideways or fading, I say no. So, make sense? So, BTBT, totally a red to green if BTC wakes back up. Otherwise, I'd ignore it. We had that big melt on late day on Bitcoin. So, Danny asked about DYNT. Oh, Danny boy. Oh, Danny boy. This stock is dead. Failed. I mean, look at all these one and dones, man. Oh, Danny boy. One and done, one huge one and done. I mean, come on, man. Come on. You got to bring something better than that. OGEN has COVID news. Right off the bat, you know what I'm going to say. What am I going to say? From a trading perspective, people don't really care about the COVID stuff. National Research Council of Canada. Profound positive. It's all pie in the sky. So let's break it down. OGEN, COVID news, all hopes and dreams, nothing real. Nothing real in this PR. It's all just hopes and dreams. It's all fugazi. It's a 100 million floater. Has traded 12 million shares. Good volume for, you got to remember it's 8:36 a.m. It's very solid volume for 8:36 a.m. Tons of overhead resistance on the daily. It is a Scamex stock. That's probably the number one thing OGEN has going for it is it's Scamex, And we know, just like all OTCs, all Scamex stocks are manipulated. Choppy chart. But it's Scamex. And these are all manipulated. And let me take a look at breaking news here. So this one smells like a 9 a.m. chat pump. I'd wait till after that. So it's a dip and rip because of the volume, but I would, I'd wait. We know the chat pumps come in at 9 a.m. I'd wait and see if the chat pump comes. If the chat pump comes, this goes from like a 5 on a dip and rip to like a 7 or 8. So then it gets upgraded from a 5 to a 7 on the dip and rip scale. Zila, ask Oscar. Two times new signups. It's good news. Chart's a mess. Afternoon view app old. So, I don't know. OSAT, OSAT's that space play I've been watching for a while. I saw this gapping up this morning, but is there news? So, is this just, OSAT must be, is this Wall Street bets? Because now you guys know I'm all about the space stocks. This thing's loosely tied to space. It is one to watch, but I couldn't find a headline. I'm assuming it's a WSB pump. So if it is indeed, help me out, my friends. If it is a WSB pump, it's 5 million float, but it's only traded 750,000 shares. I gotta find out the why. So, I know I normally try and answer every question, but somebody help me out with a why. I don't know the why on NCY or on OSAT. What do you about NCTY over 14? If you're desperate. If you're desperate to trade mediocre setups, this probably moves over 14. I can't from a float. and this is a WSB play. I can't like hate it. It's just, I don't know. Not in love with it. So what's my number one? So probably Tesla over 700 is my number one. I know you guys don't necessarily like to talk about higher price stocks, but I don't know. As always on days like this, I don't determine the stocks that run each morning, but IG, OGEN, I kind of like OSAT, but I don't see a why. Zila, Ecor, So now also understand, and I think I talked about this yesterday, we're in earnings season, okay? So remember that it is not unusual during normal times, okay? And I'm sorry, maybe I already made this point. Too many webinars, okay? But it is, understand that pre-2020, pre the madness of 2020, it was not unusual for the low-priced junk stocks to slow down during earnings season. I think that's where we're at. Look at what we got tonight. Apple tonight, AMD tonight, Microsoft, Google. I know Starbucks, but Starbucks is a momentum stock. Enphase. Jeez, Enphase. That's an old... How old are you? Do you remember, what was it, the summer of 2018? Oh, I want to know, did I get that right? Was not that you guys care. Was it the summer of 2018? I want to know. From 3 to... No. Summer of 2019. Damn. Anyway. Just understand, it's not a bad thing. The world isn't ending. It's just not unusual. Listen, I'm looking at it. So if you're wondering, okay, well, what do you mean, Tim? Well, what's my number one watch? My number one watch is a real stock earnings winner, Tesla. Okay? So it's, and I am not unique in that approach. A lot of day traders move to the real stock earnings winners during earnings season. And I recommend that. So, sorry, don't get mad at me that there's no great morning low float dip and rip. There isn't. Focus on earnings winners. And again, if Apple does well tonight, why can't I? There it is. Okay. Apple, we got no lack of trades. So my plan is that Tesla over 700. I did the worksheet last night. It is right here. As always, I know you can't read it. Check out the Steady Trade team. We spent about half an hour breaking this down. So have a great day, my friends, and we will see you next time.